So I got a lot of updates for you guys. Boo Boo and Sneedle. Look how big they are, you guys. Look at them just bouncing around. Wow. Tiny little holes on his face. He becomes aggressive. They are way too fat. Dumb. Patrick loves just gooning. Oh, yeah, baby. Greetings, Sigmas. Today's the big day. I've got all the baby cappies separated with their dad, Kumala, and they all live in here. We're getting them ready for the big freeze that's coming. We do still get freezes here in Texas. I can't have Kevin and Patrick on the same fence line because they'll fight each other. One of the female antelope was in here this morning, getting chased around by Soldier Boy. And someone from Austin Wildlife Rescue is going to be giving us one of their little black buck antelope that was orphaned. Because they are invasive, they can't go back to the wild. But he is neutered.
Is it okay if I touch you?
Unlike Patrick, so we can put him in here with these other guys. To start, we're gonna go ahead and move those guys to the end here. And Golden Quandale Dingle also need a nice little place to hang out. But now Patrick has this whole place and he's gonna be living with a couple other black buck. And the baby looks so good now, you guys. Look at his little face. He still has a ton of muscle atrophy and he's not the big strong boy that he used to be, but his holes are so small now. Now he only has tiny little holes on his face and he's a lot more friendly, coming up to me, sniffing me. As you guys can see, these black buck do not like me at all. And we're gonna see if we can get, oh, look at them hop, look at them jumping. They're so happy. Wow. Look at them just bouncing around. Patrick pays no mind to them because he just wants to mate with me. Kind of cringe, Patrick. Normally he's always just trying to attack me, but right now he's just happy to have all of this space. He says, thank you, Papa, for giving me all this space with my wives. Oh, never mind. She just jumped right over that fence. This one can't jump over fences like that because she got injured. Okay, wow. My buddy said once they learn to jump like that, they will keep doing it. But do you guys remember each other? I can't really put him with any of these other guys because he'll try and fight them. For now, I think we're good. I'm gonna go grab that other antelope and put her back over there, or at least just kind of herd her over into this area. They're big enough and smart enough now to where they can just jump fences, obviously. Check this out, you guys. This pond is crystal clear. Now that there's just Rhea in this little paddock, they don't sit and poop in the pond. And they don't get in there and stir things up. And the little guys are small enough to where they can just drink out of it. I can see that the little guys are really cold. That's why they nestle down like that all the time, even at midday. They should be fine because they're all together in here. All these precious little kangaroos are gonna be in here for the winter. But the kangaroos and my dog, Boo Boo, ever heard of them, are gonna be hanging out in here. We're gonna put a ton of hay where it's nice and air conditioned. When it gets really, really cold here, I can't just let these cappies have the pond to themselves because I don't trust them to not jump in the water and be stupid, especially these little babies. But look how big they are, you guys. We have so many big cappies. And the two smaller ones are a little bit darker. Look at that. This one's the run. What's funny is at first they're scared of me, but then they all come up to me because they think I have food. And that's why I have them here with GORTS. GORT basically teaches them to be friendly with me. Isn't that right, Sneedle? Yeah, I'm giving these guys a lot of hay nowadays just because it's easy and they need forage and we don't really have a ton of grass here. This is what happens to the property in Texas in the winter. Everything loves this coastal Bermuda grass, including Boo Boo, including the kangaroos, and they can all eat it just fine. Ducks will obviously stay out here because it's duck season. I will be using them to call in other ducks so I can hunt them from this hammock. People bred call ducks to be tiny little ducks that come out with them that are domesticated. Basically, they would work as live decoys. Isn't that weird? People actually have for a long time used live ducks as decoys, but look how happy they are. These two love their pond, even in the coldest days. Still have Golden Quandale out here. But like I said, you guys, once it goes down to like 20 degrees, oh my gosh, Boo Boo's kissing that one. Look, you guys, they're friends. Oh, Boo Boo and Sneedle, best friends. What a way to kill this urban Wesco wench couple. Best friends of 2025. Hello, Boo Boo. What are you up to? He says, look at my horns. They're getting bigger. Look at my big old antlers. One day, Dad, I will impale you with them when I'm older. Mwah. Look at this little dude just buried in the hay. What are you doing in there? Oh. And I didn't get rid of all the leaves in here. I just kind of pushed these ones to the side. But these guys love laying in them because they're comfy. Look at this precious little thing. But for now, just to give these guys a little bit more space, I also cut this fencing just now. This way, these guys can go in here and have nice dry hay. You can still hop around. There's plenty more water and the cappies can swim in there if they want to eventually. For the most part, it's just another little area for them to hang out, eat some fresh grass, and go to town on this Sudan. This is also a decent hay for them to eat. Now, Pabos has a little cringe friend. Is that your new buddy, Pabo? After cleaning up the rehab, my buddy moved in for a month because he needed a place to stay, and he brought his dog. So now him and Poggers are best friends. He says she's no queen, but she'll do. Forever puppy dog. Stupid dumb dog. Okay, the goal is gonna be to get all the Rhea into here now. I'm filming because it's probably gonna break it. Oh, there it goes. Perfect. And this is Soldier Boy. As you guys can see, he's the alpha now, and Kevin is a beta. So he is now the protector of the flock. Isn't that strange? And he doesn't really know that he can bite me, even though he does bite a little bit. He doesn't bite hard like Kevin does. And honestly, he just gives me these soft little love bites, you guys, because I think he thinks that I'm one of the females. So look at this epic hoodie that my friend left at my house. But look at this, you guys. Ah, that hurts so bad. Oh, that hurts so bad. He's got this hook on the top of his beak. You guys see that? That hook hurts so bad. And Kevin's doesn't hurt that bad because it's been grounded down. Kevin loves to bite inanimate objects like the fencing, so his isn't as sharp anymore. It was extremely painful, you guys. Look at this. It's just this little bit. But he doesn't want to hurt me, but he could if he wanted to. He could peck me in the eye, and I could lose an eye from that. At the end of the day, he's pretty chill. All right, everybody. All of my creatures are in this one little space right now for some reason. And they do, in fact, love this hay. I'm coming over with this scissor. I have one singular scissor that I use to cut these because I don't want them chewing on the blue plastic stuff. Oh, yeah, baby. After that, this random guy broke onto my new property and started burning all the old trees we cut down. And boy, do I have some exciting updates for you guys whenever I get around to actually editing it. Oh boy, Poggers is at the apartment complex, literally a mile away, eating trash from the trash bin. It's not like you get more than enough food at home, is it, buddy? Good thing we have this AirTag collar on you. Honestly, guys, I'm just gonna eat Poggers at this point. If your dog just runs away, you might as well just eat him. Poggers knew it was trash day. He loves trash day. The next day, I bought an exorbitant amount of money worth of fencing. I just remembered that I bought even more. I need to pick it up. Good evening, everybody. As you can see, all of the Rhea are now settled into this lovely area here where they have a pond where even the tiny creatures can drink from it. Patrick comes over barking for some reason, but even these tiniest of creatures get to drink from this pond. I never have to fill up water for these little fellas, but they have this whole area now. I opened up the fencing for them to go all the way down there. Patrick loves just gooning for some reason every time I come over here. He's very happy and healthy right now because he has literally all of this grazing, plus a ton of grazing in here, a ton of Sudan hay, which should be just perfect for them, and a ton of their feed. And honestly, I probably shouldn't even be giving them their feed anymore. You can see the girls do not like me, and they are hiding way back there. And the vultures are sleeping nice and quietly in here. And I might even put some lights on the top of the eagle flight pen because we don't really... Kevin is still cringe angry boy. Now he comes over and tries to bite me. That actually scared me for a second. This might actually be Soldier Boy. I'm not 100% sure because it's a little dark. He becomes aggressive and tries to bite me a ton, but they have horrible low light vision and they can't see, as you can see. Now we get to love the Rhea by giving them all of this space, and they are fence walkers. Having all of this space is going to be a lovely little treat for them as a little flock. I'm also going to fill up this water for them just in case, but we really don't need to because that water is so clean. Over here, I opened up this wall. I actually just cut through that fencing. The kangaroos just live in here with the cappies, and they love eating this hay. So now any animal that's in here can also access the pond. A lot of my light bulbs went out, so I'm going to have to replace these. We've had this string of light bulbs for 3 years now. And the baby's son sure does look like him, and he's a lot more friendly now. His name is the grandson. This is Bingus, the baby's wife. She is precious and beautiful, and she's the friendliest little creature. Just look at how precious these two are. As you guys can see, it's very nice here at night, and all of the grass in this paddock is finally starting to grow back. Flappy Blappies loved eating literally all of the kangaroo food. That's why they look so fat right now. Look how fat this girl is. Oh my gosh, they are way too fat right now. Gordon Quandale Dingle sure are putting on a lot of pounds. Another random hay bales that I've just kind of left lying around the property because we aren't really getting a lot of rain at all. And this is my dog. As you guys can see, Boo Boo is very beautiful and friendly. And Boo Boo loves to just let me kiss him right on the lips. As you can see, this Boo Boo creature does not have a single coherent thought going through his little noggin. And he loves just licking on me for some reason like this. He's literally just a little dog. This is the most chill axis deer I've ever seen. All my friends that raise these things say, oh, he might be friendly now, but he's going to get real skittish real soon. But look at him now. Beautiful little creature. There is not a single thought behind those eyes. This little fella does not think about anything, and that's why we love boo, boo. Also, I have 1% battery, you guys, but all of these guys love me and come up to me and lick me now. Look at this. All the Cappies and Boo Boo all just come up to me and lick me at the same time. Also, I have 3 angry feral bobcat kittens that live in here, and they are all going to be able to go back to the wild. As you can see, they hate me. And Prairie Creek Ponds is going to be fixing this pond and the one in the Eagle Flight pen. So I got a lot of updates for you guys, and these little spicy boys sure are scary. But I'm raising these guys the way an actual wildlife rehabber should, so they should be able to go right back to the wild. Also, thank you guys for being patient with me while I've been going through so much this last month. Taking a 3-week sabbatical has been really, really huge and important for my mental health and my relationship with God. Obviously, I still get a little bit sad. And after going through a breakup and losing a lot of close loved ones, like I mentioned in the last video, God has been giving me a lot of peace and joy in the midst of it. So if you guys have been praying for me, thank you so much. Please keep praying for me. To all of you based in Christ-pilled Sigmas out there, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ooh, almost forgot to tell you. Here's your base scripture of the day. Psalm 34, 8 and 9. I love you guys and I appreciate you. See you in the next video.